Hi guys, Vechs here. Welcome to episode 34 of my Waking Up developer commentary. I think on today's episode, we're going to head into Upper Death Shallow Ruins and try to get the wool out of there. Let's see, I'm on normal. Sound is up to, let's say, 16 is pretty good. Alright, so this should be hopefully pretty easy. This is the brown wool, and brown wool for me is usually a joke wool. And because this is a hard map, that translates into just an easy wool. Let's see here. I'm thinking maybe I've got ender pearls, and I know where the wool is, and I was wondering if I ought to just go right on up there. Now I think actually I can come out here and hop on this these vines and go right on up to my objective. My objective is right up there. I will also clear the dungeon and get all the loot out. There's a very nice bow in here as well. And so up we go onto the vines. I really like this. This is the, I think this is the first time, I've done vines before, but not designed to let the player climb on them to this degree. Like, my maps using vines before, it was done before you could climb on the vines. So this is new. This is the first super hostile map that features this, and I really like it. It gives you that Indiana Jones style climbing around in some sort of ancient ruins feel. You can't really swing on them, although that would be pretty. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Ooh, ow! Oh man, that was really dangerous. Those feather falling boots just saved my life. See, that's where the part of the risk here is that it's hard to. The vines mix in really well with these mossy cobblestone blocks. Now, where was my problem? Right here? Okay, and right here doesn't support me. And then I came here, and I was moving over. Okay, here supports me. Oh yeah, I moved over too much to the side, and I thought the vines continued, and they don't right there. So that's pretty dangerous. I'm glad I had those feather falling boots. So it looks like I can come up right here. Alright, we're up at the top level now. But yeah, this is the first time that, okay. And the first time that you get this, and I don't really need any of the other stuff. Not really, no. So I'm really happy with how it turned out. I personally think it's a lot of fun to be able to crawl like right up the walls. And unlike ladders, it's not immediately obvious. Ladders stand out more. This looks reasonably safe. I don't see any spawner sparks. And right below me is water. However, I could fall on the bridge and die from fall damage. So I'm going to keep a lookout for skeletons, like that one that just drowned. I don't see any spawners. So let's rush this, hurry up and just get inside this room before anything spawns. Okay, it's just more random loot. What do we got? Alright, a sharpness 2 sword. Ooh, iron armor. Always happy to find that. We have some arrows. Spruce wood. I think I'll drop this and go ahead and take all that. Yeah, that looks good. And yeah, I think that's everything I want under there. Yeah. Let me go ahead and do this. And I think I'll go ahead and make sticks out of that type of wood just to consolidate some space. Okay, now carefully coming back out here. I don't. Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa, jeer. Those vines almost gave me a heart attack. I was holding shift to crawl, and that made me attach to them. And start. No, squid, what are you doing? Oh my god, what is that squid doing? Dude. That's a badass squid. I do not want any. I don't want to pick a fight. And he's just like, Psh, I'm out of here. And he just goes. That's a cool looking view, I have to say. Dude, that squid was freaky. Man. I don't think it's the... What if he was a pain squid in disguise? Pain squid are quadrupedal creatures with box-like heads, and they have like spinning saw blades around their torsos, and they are the bane of my existence and the product of nightmares. Is he? Oh, cool. He attached to the vine too, on his way down. All right. So, coming up here. Usually in my maps, astute viewers will know that it is usually a good idea to climb up waterfalls. Worst case scenario, you will find nothing, but oftentimes there will be treasure, either decent random loot, or vital treasure like wools, or sometimes the epic wool boxes. So this feels a little bit like the cenote of the Apprentice cave from Spellbound Caves, the one that you crawl up the waterfall to get to. And down just a little bit. And this sword's not that great, but I just want to use it up, save the durability on my more important swords for more risky areas. Did I one-shot that creeper? No, I didn't. I'm pretty sure I will one-shot him, though, when I come out. Okay, so I don't see any... Oh. Now, there could still be like a random creeper that spawns up above somewhere and falls down. So even though this is mostly just natural spawning in here, I still can't let my guard down, because we've all seen what even one creeper can do if they sneak up on you and explode at point blank range. Alright, so coming down here, we have a chest, and this is going to be brown wool. And I'll just swim back up here. Now, I think there's another piece of loot even higher up, and I'm going to keep going up the water. And I'm stuck in a current here. There's water currents even within water that can be caused by... Oh, another hostile coming down. Now, I think one change was that vines can be climbed on even if there's no... even if there's nothing behind them. So let me test that out. I'm trying here, but it doesn't seem like I can. No, it does. It looks like it doesn't work that way, unless I'm doing something wrong. I tell you what, let's just be thorough about this test here, and see what happens if I come at it from a solid block and not in the water. Okay. What did I say? What did I say? I let my guard down for a second, and there's a friggin' creeper coming up on me. So this is actually kind of weird. I feel like I'm getting some kind of something's affecting my movement here, unless I'm just seeing things. I thought I heard a skeleton. I did. Alright, I'll never mind about the vines then. It looks like you can't climb up. So I'll use my original plan and just go right up the waterfall here. Now, hopefully there won't be stuff like right as I come up. Unless it's a zombie, and I can deal with the zombie. Alright, let's keep going. You know, I probably ought to just start blocking because it's not like I'm going to go any faster. Or does blocking slow you down? Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, it does. Disregard that. But I really ought to block sometimes when I come up these blind cliffs coming up the waterfall, like right here. Ah, damn it. You know, at this point, I ought to just use all those ladders I have in my inventory. Oh, there's another creeper. All right. Can I just start climbing the vines yet? Is there a path up or not? It looks like the answer may be no. Unless it's on that side. Let's try and get over there. Yeah, right here. This looks like a path of some description. You'd think I'd know because I made the map, but that might not always be the case. I don't remember like exactly where I placed every single vine. Look at that creeper he's like stuck climbing vines. Ooh, that'd be a fun dungeon. Creepers everywhere with vines. Maybe, you know, maybe it wouldn't be a fun dungeon. Maybe, oh, that would have been a perfect time for me to do a Joe Hill scream. Oh. How's he doing? It'd been like, ah! Yeah, something like that. He gets surprised and startled pretty easily. He gets startled by things like monsters, bats, bright lights, potions, helpful potions, being buffed by helpful potions, skittering leaves. If he was a dog, I think he might be a Chihuahua. Oh, I'm giving him a hard time. So what's up here? Hey, there's a chest under the water. Do you think it's got anything good in it? If you guessed diamond sword, you would be right. And guess what? Guess what's getting a level 30 on it? Yeah. Now, I can make an anvil, and I don't think I put anything up that waterfall. Did I? I'm pretty sure I didn't. But I don't know for sure. I'm like 90% sure I did not. But there's like that little tiny doubt, and to satisfy that, I'm going to have to go up here and find out if I did or not. Yeah, I know, calm down. Gotta keep him suffocating. Whoa, okay, I did not. Well, that answers that question. Yeah, let's get out of here. Now, that was a really easy wool. I figured at this point the player might be getting kind of stressed out, and this was a calculated effort on my part to give the player just a break. In the grand scheme of things, though, I mean, this is still a challenge. It's just not nearly the same level of challenge as, the fuck? You guys see that, right? Alright, you know what? First that squid, and now that creeper, and sometimes it's best to just not question things and run away. Because if my arrows are just bouncing off of him, I don't even know. For all I know, he could not even actually be there. He could just be, you know. Oh, the fun thing is that like the natural spawns, there's no actual spawners, but what things do spawn, they flow down the pathway. So a player going that route might get a little fun surprise. Okay, so I'm interested in what's down there, and there might be a pathway to get down there. It looks like I could go that way. Or it looks like there's one right there. That might be my best bet. So I'm thinking I might just jump for it. Let's top off our health here. And go! Oh, got it. No! 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 They're cheating! Whew. Okay. So here we have some little little spout here that looks really cool, and it just lets off water down into the ruins. Oops, I guess I have to break this. Sword out, and looks pretty chill. We got a little room back here. Oh, we got one skeleton, probably a natural spawn. No! At some point there must have been an Enderman back here. Well, we all know what that is. That's a Power Miner 1000, so no big deal. We have feather boots here. That's always nice to have. So just some nice random loot for the explorer to find. I like rewarding exploration, you know, because if there's nothing in a dungeon but just like the wool, your objective, that's kind of boring. I mean, there's got to be other little areas to explore and other cool stuff to find. That's where that random loot comes in. And one reason I like that random loot is so that when I play the map, because, you know, I like to play the maps too, it's actually a surprise for me. Like, I don't know. And that's a good feeling to have. Let's see. Is there anything of interest over here? I know there's some rooms down below. And as long as I'm out over that water down there, I feel okay about falling if I did fall. Huh. There's a bat. Bats are cool. I like I'm actually leaning forward in my chair here to see if I can like see better. I think. Huh. I guess I could try going down. No, I don't want to be stuck in the waterfall if something happens. I actually would feel better on the vines. I think I can go down right here. I see a pathway. It comes right down there. Yeah, I think that looks like something I can do. Okay. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Brakes. Hit the brakes. Back up. Go over. Let's go over here. Okay. Now slowly. Carefully. Wait a minute now. That looks like another break there. Let's go over. Over, 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 down, over, and down again right here. Okay, let's add some more light right here. And I'm holding shift. I'm sure everybody watching this knows that, but just like for like the one person that's like, how are you stepping on vines, man? It's shift. It works. They work just like ladders, only they're organic, and you can actually grow them and harvest them. Yeah, this looks. Yeah, okay, this looks like a decent path going down here. Just checking my surroundings here. Looks like I'm gonna come right down over the opening here. So, sword out. Get ready to face monsters. Drah, 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 drah. Oh, okay, there we go. You guys were a little late showing up. Alright. Creeper, I can deal with you really easily. Where's the rest of my torches? Okay. Alright, let's go. Alright, Alright, let's focus on clearing these rooms first. Okay, looks like just some natural spawning room, because that's exactly what that is. If I don't want to use spawners, one thing I will do is just make empty rooms to give natural spawners, natural spawn monsters a place to spawn in. So if you're ever in a dungeon of mine and you see just a big empty room, it's probably a place for natural spawns to occur in. Yeah, okay. Alright, so we cleared these rooms here. Is there a room next door? Hey, look at that. Nice guess on my part. What is that? Potions low. What do we got here? Oh, that's gonna be death sentence. And I see some spawners there, so let me back off and not activate them. Do we have tell you what. I'll just go ahead and pop one of these and assault this room. Hey! Get out of here. You're not welcome. This is just between me and the skeletons alone. Nobody else. You know, I know it's not going to last long, but that stone sword with sharpness 2 is pretty good. It seems to be killing these guys in sometimes 2 hits. Alright, well, it looks like we had an opening on this side. If I had to guess, it's more skeletons are going to be spawning in here. Yeah, it's exactly what it is. Ah! Alright. Awesome. So, yeah, so that's going to be death sentence over there. And what do we got in here? Arrows, bones, broken bow. Yeah. So let's go ahead and collect that. Now, I think it's going to be, it's lava down there. Of course it is. So what I want to do is do that, because even though I lit this place up, you can never tell when there might be a tiny space of darkness for a skeleton to spawn in. Let's go ahead and finish off these pork chops here. I'm going to play it safe and just come in here from the side. And we should have our very own death sentence. Bow, fire, flame, unbreaking power, knockback. Fire, aspect, flame, unbreaking power, knockback. Yeah. So there's death sentence. It's amazing. It's basically a bow that lets you also yeah, that's a decent bow as well. Can I top off my arrows? No. There we go. So you can also shoot it a lot, and because of the unbreaking, it'll last a very long time. Now the fire aspect and the knockback are melee attributes, while the flame and power are the arrow attributes that'll put on the arrows when it shoots them. So I can still use this in melee, and it's, you know, it's not the best melee weapon, but it's better than just swinging your fist, obviously. Now, as we head out of here, what is the nice loot that we can take with us? Sticks are really expendable too. And honestly, I want to say so are torches. Actually, so are arrows. I have so many arrows. I'd rather have the potion than an arrow, although they're both renewable. Yeah, that looks good. And I like the ladders too. Ladders are kind of expensive to make, so I like holding onto them. Alright, so we cleared that way. Let's go up here and clear this. Oh, looks like we got another path up here. Now I know there's a creeper behind me, so let's go take care of him. Okay, that should be enough for that direction. Let's take care of this direction first. So lots of little nooks here, little outcroppings, lots of vines to cover up the area. This is a great environment for creepers to ambush you in. A little natural, looks like a little natural spawning area back here. Okay, and we're out of torches. Fantastic. So some food, and that's about it really for the most part. Well, actually I think I'd like that. And I didn't bring any coal with me. And it looks like there was a step up here. Yeah. And what do we got? Alright, more rain. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh wow, these are okay. Dang. Arrows, honestly. And I guess I'll leave that. Yeah. That too. I want that. Okay, I'll come back through here. Don't worry, I'll do it off camera. Once this place is fully secured and there's no really threat of me dying in here anymore. Okay, so there was an up path and a down path. Let's try this first. And I'm out of torches, dang. Well, I guess we can try doing this in the dark. Little parkour here. Run in here. Okay. Okay. Ah, come on now. Oh, it's the chapter, which means I gotta make room again. Shoot. Alright, well, later. Got the chapter with me. Alright, now I definitely want to go ahead and head back. Pretty easy to get. Some more parkour. And then there was also the upward path that I still have to go check. Okay, got that. So this place is not really too fancy. It's just, you know, mossy cobblestone ruins. But I really like this. I mean, this is like the kind of thing Minecraft is really fun with. It's what Minecraft is good at, is like these ruins feel, how do I explain this? Like they feel like natural ruins you could find in the game. And that's totally where I put like a spawner underneath there, and I think I intentionally put that there and then ended up not doing that just to mess with people. If you haven't figured this out by now, I enjoy messing with people. So we're back here, and I think that's a full clear. So it's great that we're already back here at this ladder, and this is where we just happened to end up. I did not plan it like this, but that's actually really efficient because the fast travel out of here is through this exit. And we're back here. Alright, so wool, tons of loot, diamond sword, that's so good. Now what do we got in here? Am I going to take anything on the way back? I'll take these golden apples with me. And yeah, okay. So awesome. I'm going to try another experiment. Somebody commented that they actually liked me riding on a rail, or they actually liked just some silence in the episode. So I'm just not going to talk. Normally I would talk the entire time. So just nice relaxing rail ride. I think the person had 2 kids, and they were they just enjoyed the silence. Oh, but I'm talking right now. I'm not supposed to be talking. I'm supposed to be being quiet. Okay, I'll be quiet. I gotta be honest, the minecart noise kind of kills the mood here. You know you're stopped, right? I love this game. Alright, so we've got, what is this, chapter 18 and brown wool. Alright, brown wool victory is secured. Yeah, right there. And I need one of these. What am I doing? I am not Joe Hills. I was about to go light it up. I just watched his episode, recent episode of Dungeons of Vechs, or as he says, Vechs more ray, because he's requesting more ray, which obviously means a death ray. He wants more death ray. So I'm gonna have to make some sort of death ray device to kill you all, and be sure to thank Joe Hills for it when it kills you, because he requested it. Did I just throw out a torch? Oh, I thought I put the torch back. Oh well. I also have to put the chapter 18 book right in here. So it's 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 is right there. Yeah. Okay. And drop off the loot. Oh, hey, look what level I am. I'm level 30. Alright, that means I can do a level 30 right now on this diamond sword. Okay. Give me sharpness and fire aspect. Do not give me smite or bane of worthlessness. Hang it! Ah! Smite knockback. Ugh, that's a... Dang it, Vechs! Well, it's got smite. I guess I could use it on an anvil to repair another diamond sword. Well, dang. That just is stupid. That diamond sword is stupid. It lacks intelligence and wisdom in equal measure. That's how I feel about that. Alright, so we got, I have too much armor. I need to, like, just die and lose it all or something. And I have, like, a bajillion arrows, so I can afford to do that. And this. And let's go put up our potions. Right here. And our instruction supplies right here. And we have more equipment right here. We got that goes in there. And this can also go in there. And why am I opening this? What did I open this for? Oh, the bottles. Gotcha. And so we got the food, the thing, and the thing, and the more of that. And I obviously need more torches. Okay. Alright, there we go. So that's clear enough for me, I guess. let's see. Yeah. Because some of you may have cringed at me dropping those arrows off in the trash can. If I desperately need them, I'll go back. I mean, it's going to take a while for that trash can to fill up. But I keep getting constant arrows out of my natural spawn grinder. So even if I run out of arrows, all I got to do is go AFK by this thing for like 10 minutes, and I'll be set again. So it's not a real problem for me running out of arrows. Okay, so yeah, I think that's a good spot to call it. And it really sucks about that diamond sword. Smite. There's nowhere with... Unless I just want to go on a rampage killing zombie pigmen for whatever reason. I don't know. Oh, that looks so nice, doesn't it? Is there anything else I want to do this episode before I sign off? I think that's it. Let's see, wolves. I got my farm going. I dropped off my resources. We saw a dubstep squid. We got that amazing bow, which I'm going to try my best to not lose, because it will last a very long time, even with constant usage. I wonder if I can hit myself with it and how much damage it would do. Okay, no. Oh! Oh god! I hit myself with a flame bow! I'm burning. Okay, so I can hit myself with it, and it's hilarious when I do. And also, this cart is stupid. What? No! Jeb. Jeb, come. You know what I'm going to say, right? Come on, Jeb. Jeb, fix your game. Alright. Yeah, I guess that's it for this episode. I can't think of anything else to do here, and we're at a great stopping point. I've already gotten the wool and a chapter out of an area. Do I have anything to say other than about Death Shallow? It was the first time, like I said, it was the first time I used those vines, and as like intending the player to climb on them, not just for decoration. And there'll probably be more of that. There already is in... There was a little of it in Blast Arrow at the end area, and there'll be some more of it in Inferno Mines for sure. And yeah, I know the brown wool, it wasn't really a joke wool this time. It was just an easy wool, but that's, as far as I'm concerned, that's the joke for this map, is that, it was an easy area. The lower Death Shallow, the other half of that area, because the area is split into like upper and lower, that's got like skeletons and water, and if you recall my Spellbound Caves developer commentary, skeletons and water means I hate you. So I'm sure you guys will have fun watching me struggle with that area. If my armor holds up, it should be... I should have an okay time of it. That's what I'm thinking, as long as I got my armor on here and it doesn't break on me. Alright, so I can't think of anything else for this episode, so thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in episode 35.